Hello! That's the second time I go to start recording and then I get attacked by a harpy. Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Naruto ShinobiCraft. Last time, we took a brief look at or I say we took a brief look at our tailed beast form. By that I mean we activated a couple of times to train it up, but until we've used... I need to run away from the village to do this so it doesn't accidentally run into the village and kill any of the villagers. But we need to have this mode activated for a little bit longer before we can actually gain control of it. And actually, this is just going to stay active for about a minute at this point. Every time I use it, it seems to stay active for an extra 10, 20 seconds or something like that, and getting faster and longer. So this is really cool. Soon we're going to be able to control our Bijou Cloak, which is really awesome. Anyways, other than that, we were struggling for a little while trying to fuse our Kamui Mangekyo Sharingan with a pair of Amaterasu Sharingan that we stole from Itachi. And for whatever reason, we couldn't make it work. So, apparently there's some... We're just stuck here for a moment. I guess it really is lasting longer. But for some reason, our Kamui eyes weren't technically registering as Mangekyo Sharingan, which I couldn't fix, and two, weren't actually attached to our player ID for some reason. I'm assuming the DNA stuff works weird. Although it wasn't attached to any player ID, so it wasn't draining any extra, but it was still strange. So we couldn't get a legitimate... How did our max health jump to 686? That's pretty cool. So yeah, we couldn't do it legitimately to fuse our eyes with Itachi eyes. So we couldn't get a technical legitimate pair of the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. We also fought Obito a couple of times. That was a little bit sad. He's a little bit of a pushover. Like, he has really good healing abilities and he has intangibility, so you can't actually hit him sometimes. But it's pretty simple just to break through it, and all he does is like the Wood Fist attack, which doesn't even do that much, and a single fire type skill that we only saw him use like twice. So, yeah, Obito was a little bit of a letdown. He should have been a much bigger threat considering he also has a Rinnegan. So, yeah, that's a thing. We fought him. We actually ended up spawning in a few extra Obitos to just to get a pair of his eyes to see if we couldn't fix things and fuse either fuse a pair of Obito eyes with our own or fuse Itachi and Obito eyes together and get the pair legitimately that way. None of the above worked. I still have the Obito eyes in here, but technically these aren't legitimate. And I technically repaired both of these using MBT Edit or MBT Manipulator, which we downloaded at the end of last time. I repaired both of them, and I tried a few more things to fuse my pair with a different pair, and just nothing worked. So, we ended up spawning in a pair of Mangekyo we spawned in an EMS and gave it to ourselves. We'll get to mess around with this at least. And since I changed the MBT data on this, we can now also use our full Susanoo with this pair of eyes, which we couldn't do before. That's all really cool. Between episodes, I spent a little bit of time on here, so we've passed an extra 4,000 seconds on the Byakugan. So that's getting there. What is that? That's like 12 seconds. Almost 1,400, 140 minutes, so like 2.5 hours left or something like that. We're gonna get the Tenseigan, so that's pretty cool. We do have 3 Otsutsukis, so we could just do that today if we get lucky. But between episodes, I basically went ahead and set up a cow pen, and finding these cows was a bit of a trouble, considering I got jumped by a Kabuto, and actually got the lava DNA, so that's pretty cool. Uh, Game, what is with this DNA just being weird and broken? Did I need to have... Does the DNA not work if you don't have the right releases in your inventory? Like, do I need to get a different lava one and make sure I have fire and earth in my inventory before it will work? That's rude, game. Explain how they work if you're just gonna say they don't work because you feel like it. Anyways, never mind on the lava DNA, that would have been cool. I did go ahead and buy some of these things. Fought a Kabuto, got a bunch of cows, so now this is a cow pen. We just need a rancher, and this is a very, very temporary little butcher shop. I just need to give it a crafting table real quick. And it has a roof and whatnot, so this should become a butcher shop. There we go. We just need a butcher and a rancher, and the villagers should start being able to work on all that. Thankfully, we have just a couple of nitwits. Hello, Mirabelle. You're the rancher. And Sadie, you're the butcher. There we go. So now we'll start getting some actual beef going on in the village. And is the chef actually working? Okay, it looks like the chef's actually doing something. Apparently they weren't properly working, so I had to move the furnaces in just a little bit. Because apparently they weren't functioning properly where they were. So now we should actually start cooking stuff up. And that's about it for what happened between episodes. I didn't really do much training, minus like 100 points on Exploding Mist, or Exploding Water Shockwave as it's called. So that's about it. We're probably going to be fighting those Otsutsukis today. Oh yes, I did fight another Jiraiya as well, so I actually have Snake Sage back again. We lost it because it overrode Snake Sage with Toad Sage when we killed one last time. Or technically, I killed one, it didn't actually get caught on camera, because it was part of like a 20-minute clip of me frustrating and trying to fight to try to get things working, it just wasn't. Anyways, what was I thinking of? Oh yes, a Jiraiya. It gave us the cellular activation Jutsu Scroll. This is one of the few ones you can't get legitimately in any other way. So now we use this. It's a medical jutsu. And I believe that one's the one that gives a really good strength buff, if I remember correctly. There's two medical scrolls that you can't get otherwise. Cellular activation and chakra enhanced strength. Okay, cellular activation, I think, is the really good regen skill then, if I remember correctly. I want to say one of them is regen and one of them is strength, so I'm going to assume that enhanced strength is probably the strength one. So, as soon as that's trained up, we have another big power boost. Also, someone reminded me, was it Zachary? I want to say it was Zachary, and I cannot remember the last name right now. 1 second. Whoops. Totally paused the game, but didn't pause recording there for a moment. Sorry. Anyways, Zachary Ford brought up Might Guy, who will teach us the 8 inner gates. And apparently it's supposed to work by having a whole bunch of doors in a village. So I've done this. There's like 50 doors there or something like that. I don't know if it's going to work though. We couldn't get a Ruka Sensei or the other traders to spawn in naturally, so I'm not sure if Might Guy is going to work either. But it's worth a try to do it legitimately. Oh, your Mirabelle. All the villagers are unhappy, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think I need to actually let a night pass by so they can actually hang out in the tavern and listen to music and whatnot. Because they should be able to. They're just not for some reason. So that's something to let them do. We're going to wait to see if we can get a Might Guy. But today we're going to try and see about getting the Tenseigan and train up our Tailed Beast mode a little bit more. But first, I have something somewhat set up that I want to do. I don't actually have a reason for doing this, I just want to do it because it sounds really cool. This is a setup for the Holy Grail. Now if we pull out the guidebook for Mahusukai, we can kind of go over this. But there's a lot of information in here that we don't really need everything, we just need like the bullet points. So basically, you set up a whole bunch of arrays like this, with 2 gold and a quartz, still need to put that in all of them, and it will calculate the gram scan of the convex polygon. By which it means it will go, oh, from here to here is a line, from here to here is a line, to here, 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 all the whatnot. Basically, it's just saying we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an X number of sides shape right here. Um, I forget, is number of sides equal to number of points? I think it might be. So this is 16 arrays, so it's a 16-sided point, I think. Oh wait, yes, obviously that's the case. A pentagon has five angles, a square has four angles, yeah. Number of points is equal to number of sides. I'm forgetting basic geography. Okay, I can't even remember, geometry. There we go. Anyways, we have a 16-sided shape here, which we can see in here. Basically, you take the prime factors of each number. So, like, 2 is poison, weakness 3, blindness 5, slowness 7, wither 11, and levitation 13. So basically, this is a 16-sided shape. So 16 is equal to 2 times 8. 8 is equal to 2 times 4, so 2 times 2 times 4, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 to the 4th power. So therefore, we can look at this little number right here and see that since poison is 2, and it's 2 to the 4th power, activating this array will give everything within it poison 4. And that's basically how the cup works. And then you can go from there, like adding sides will change the effects. You can add inner arrays. So like anything within this array will get poison 4. If I was to put 3 random arrays somewhere inside it as well, then everything inside would get poison 4 and weakness 1. And that's basically how the Grail works. It's kind of a lot, but does that just activate it? Can I copy that, or am I really going to have to go like this to all of them? Looks like I'm going to have to do this to all of them. There was a little plus symbol. Oh, wait, there we go. Basically copy what you put into the last array you activated. So, um, hmm. Did this not just activate the Grail? How do you activate the Grail? The most complex spell used to apply mass negative effects when many and activated by a scroll. Okay, so you do need the scroll of the Holy Grail scroll. I made one before thinking maybe I could put it into the... I could have sworn I was about to miss and take a bunch of fall damage. I made one of the Holy Grail scrolls, the Cup of Heaven scrolls, and tried to use it in the first sorcery command seal thing, but it didn't work, so I figured I was trying to use it to place a bunch of seals for free, so I thought maybe the scroll wasn't actually useful. But you needed to activate the thing, so that makes sense. So let's head on back over with this scroll in hand, and we're gonna put it in the Mystic Code. So this is now set up for Cup of Heaven. And we should probably get any mob inside of that thing. Oh, there was a Storm Rogue. Too bad they instantly kill themselves every single time they spawn. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And there's an Itachi over here. How have we not drawn his aggro yet? Like, the aggro range on Akatsuki members is, like, silly high now. So, I just have Otsutsuki's on me. That would be a bad idea. A Satyress. There we go. So now we have a Satyr in the Grail. If we now activate it with this, activate a Lesser Grail. Everything inside now gets poison 4. Although we can't actually see your effects on you for some reason. Do we get poison 4? Yes, we do. Our weakness. The poison I was expecting, but how exactly did how did we get the poison? Did I do something wrong? There's not 3 inner ones right now, so... Huh. Something worked a little bit weirdly with that. Maybe the Satyr hit us once and it had a... And no, it's attached to the same... I'm confused why we got weakness there. I don't think we're supposed to get weakness, but we did, so it's cool. Our regen is way too good to actually take damage to poison. But technically speaking, we can now expand upon this thing. Like, how many circles would we need to do Wither 2? Wither is 11. So, Basically, we would need 11 circles on the outside and 11 circles on the inside, and that should do a wither too. Or we have a 121-sided shape, which is silly. Like, that is so many resources, and that is going to be a massive thing. But you could technically do 121 circles on the outside, and then just a silly number of ones inside for different effects as well. And that's how the Grail works. Did I reactivate it somehow? Oh, wait, no. But that was activating of a lesser Grail. How exactly do you activate the greater Grail? Um, let's see. Watch out for this guy, he's nuts. Activate a greater Grail. Is a greater Grail going to be one that is 121? Like, does greater Grail mean doing one with levitation or something? Or does that mean just having, like, inner circles and outer circles? It could mean either. But, oh. Oh, I didn't look up. Oh. Hmm. If we keep activating this thing. Lesser Grail found. External size 12, internal size 4. Oh, okay, I see. So, 1, 2... Ah, so it's counting that to that as a line, and counting this as an inner circle if I'm gathering correctly. That's probably what happened here. So, it still works out. But how does that come out to weakness? Oh, wait, no, I see. 12 is 2 times 6, so it's 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 2. Okay, okay, I see what happened here. I see. So, it's same math comes, it's still 16, but it comes out to a different thing because it calculates these as inner circles. That's interesting. Basically, if I was to put one here, though, then we would add 16 on the outside and then 4 inner ones still. Or if that one had been here, it would have counted as that as a... Hmm. Yeah, this is really interesting. Obviously, Grails, they're not that useful in here, are they? Like, what exactly am I going to use Poison 4 against? Like, none of the mobs we have to fight are going to care about that. But it is really cool, like, objectively, especially, like, this symbol in the sky. Like, I just finished watching Unlimited Blade Works and Zero, and where we first started to get to see what the Grail is really like. And it's it's objectively cool to look at now, isn't it? But it's not exactly granting any good wishes. So that's pretty cool. That's probably enough of messing around with that for now, though. We should get to training and whatnot. And I want to kind of check in to see how our butcher and rancher are doing. Like, if we go into this pen, I think it has less cows now. Um, hmm. None of these are being considered cows that belong to our village. Apparently, they're supposed to start glowing, and they're not. So, the rancher has not done their job at all yet to making them part of it. Mine needs a little bit of help. There's this, that, and that. There we go. I'm going to have to expand the mines in just a moment. It's getting to the end there. So, I need to dump some inventory stuff. I'm going to dump all the Mahu resources for now. And I'm gonna go find the rancher and see why they're not actually doing their job. I'm just gonna follow them for a moment. Okay, I think that's just about everything dealt with. We're going to head back to spawners, and I guess over here is gonna be our safest spot to actually use our tailed beast mode. And it's probably a good enough spot to start fighting those last 3 Otsutsuki's. If we can kill any of them and get the eyes, I think we'll instantly get our Tenseigan. But before we do, I noticed something while I was using a mystic code, just trying to get the Heaven Seal to work. If you hold a shield, or the mystic code actually works for this because it counts for a shield when you have the array up, and you hold and you hold shift, you actually start draining chakra, and in return you get resistance 4. essentially you can lock yourself in place as you're about to get hit, and you'll basically get like a really big defensive buff without the use of any extra jutsus. Every shinobi can probably just do that. That's pretty cool. Kisame, hello there. I am not prepared for fighting you. Lightning Chakra mode may actually be all we need. Oh, come on. How many times am I going to actually accidentally do this series? Hint, the answer is probably in the hundreds. Never mind, we don't get to fight Kisame because I don't have an extra one in my backpack. Oh well. So, as I was saying, let's actually pop on the Byakugan. The Mangekyo Sharingan is definitely better for combat, but where it's nighttime, I like being able to see a little bit better. Oh wait, no, I can't use either of them if we're going to be using Tailed Beast mode, so... Come on, Otsutsuki, you're fighting a beast. How well are we gonna handle this? I actually don't know. Oh, Otsutsuki is getting battered. Like, it's already down like 150 health. Oh, we're actually almost... Oh. So we lose our resistance while in that mode. Like, when the tailed beast is in control. Interesting. Oh, come on. Why are there constantly zombies in this village now? And why is there an Otsutsuki in the village now? I can't go capture it. It's going to come get us and blow up everything. I also can't have lightning release mode on when I try to go get the Otsutsuki, because then I'll just teleport and try to hit it instead. But, there's now a dead bard in the village somewheres, and I have to go deal with it. Do I still have... Where are all... Did I really finish off using all of my... Oh, there they are, never mind. Oh, I just turned off lightning release mode. That was a bad idea. Game we good? The answer is no. Caliburn. Okay, how am I going to do this? This is danger. I need to light up everything, because most of the mobs that spawn around here won't attack the villagers. But the husk and zombies and whatnot definitely will. And now we're about to... Rancher, get inside the village! Dummy! What are you doing, you silly villager? Why? Why on earth would you go... What is this nonsense? Why are the villagers so stupid? Like, there's safety inside the village. You can go sleep. And now just everyone is dying. Everyone is dying. And I can't do anything about it because I can't go in the village. Wow, this is silly. Oh, that is very, very silly. Grab what we can. Salvage materials from the villagers. I don't have emeralds for more guards or for more ranchers. I used up all I had. Hopefully I'll be able to sell something off. How am I going to get Otsutsuki out of the village without blowing everything up? Oh, look, I drew aggro. That's good. Lightning release mode on. Honestly, just do this. I don't have the time to really get out dust release mode or whatever. Oh, no. Did I drag Otsutsuki with me? No, I didn't. Oh, it looks even cooler at night. You can actually see it glowing like that. So where did Otsutsuki go? Ah, there you are. Ow. That kind of hurts still. Oh, I just noticed we have like 0 hunger left. You know what? I can sort of just tank hits for a moment there. Do that. We're far enough away from the village. I don't mind a beam over here. There we go. The village was in danger if I didn't finish this fight very quickly, so I'm fine doing that. And would you look at that? We got another pair of Byakugan. So we're about to get the Tenseigan today, which is really cool. What villagers died there? We know we lost the bard, and we lost a rancher, and we lost a guard. I need to go find whatever I can from all of them, make sure we keep it for another villager. Thankfully, I have enough hearts left over to grow a bunch more villagers. Like, we have a lot of backup villagers, but still, I seriously need to work on this village some more. Like, these walls are not safe enough to actually protect anyone. Child, where is it? Get over here. I can't even use Caliburn because we're in the middle of the village. And I'm being... Oh, there's nothing I can do but try and keep everyone safe while also trying not to kill everyone. I seriously need another good sword that isn't going to just kill everything near me within like 20 blocks. This village needs lighting up better. I need more emeralds. Everyone's sad now because there's no bard to sing to them. How much did a bard cost again? I almost just released the tradesman. That would have been bad. 21 emeralds. I have 5. And the merchant's just not here yet. I have more junk to deal with, apparently, from all the random nonsense. You. All of it can just go away for now. We'll deal with the consequences of this later. Where is the husk even coming from? Where are you even coming from? Where even are you? What is this? What is this nonsense? Go away. Dude, it would be really nice if the villagers would actually, stay inside. Like, go to bed, go to the bar. I do not care, but do not wander out here in the middle of the night or when you know there's mobs over here. Like, they're so stupid. Is that a villager underground or is that a shinobi? I actually don't know. Anyways, the villagers are just stupid. There's no way to save them. You cannot save someone from themselves very easily. Just toss everything away. We'll deal with the repercussions of the village almost getting wiped out there later. For right now, I'm grabbing out the medical scroll. That's what we're doing here. So our own Byakugan has 6,700 seconds on it, or about 110 minutes or 2 hours. If we fuse it with Otsutsuki's Byakugan, it awakens. Actually, this is really cool. We get the Tenseigan awakened, and we actually get to keep our own Byakugan, which is great. So now we have the Tenseigan. Oh boy, I wish I'd gotten to this sooner. This feels like a start of episode looking at thing, and we're over halfway through. So, Tenseigan, that just awakens there. And it gives us... rude. Rude. Go away. I do not like the Thistle things. You know what? Take off that Tenseigan. Get rid of this Yang release. We don't need it. We have our own. Grab out this Yang release. And when we reactivate the Tenseigan, we now gain the ability Sealing Jutsu 9 Phantom Dragons. So, this is a pretty important thing we just got a hold of. This, once it's mastered, is what will allow us to start sealing away extra-tailed beasts. And we also get the Black Receiver. So this is just... Oh, it does like a little shoot effect. We also have an extra one when we right-click. So how does this work? I want to say this is supposed to have some sort of special effect against Chakra users. Like, it's supposed to drain away Chakra from... Yeah, it's not that great. Like, it's single hit, which makes it better for fighting in the village, so that's probably good. It has, like, that shoot effect, which I have failed to really hit once, because, yeah. But I want to say this is really good for draining away Chakra. Like, I don't know if that will make a difference in single player, even against someone like Otsutsuki or whatnot. I'm not sure if a shinobi we fight actually have a chakra meter of some kind. They seem to just be able to do all their jutsus forever. But if we were fighting in multiplayer, we would just start draining away their ability to fight us back. So that's just cool. It actually it's just like a black beam. But we have a lot to go over right there. We need an open hand to start with this. Water release can go away. Actually, most things can just sit in here for the time being. just so we can see everything in its full glory. So, let's start with Almighty Push. We actually need to be away from anything important, because I believe this is pretty destructive. Oh! Oh, yeah! Hmm. I forgot, with the Tenseigan, we just fly. That's a thing. Is it like... Is it activated like creative flights? No. Oh, as soon as you use Almighty Push, it basically gives you the flight ability. Wow, none of these is this... I was thinking this was, like, big destructive, but it might just be big knockback thing. What if I charge it up to, like, power... It starts at power 10. What if I charge up to power 30? Does it do any block destruction then? Barely. But Shinra Tensei, Almighty Push. We need an actual opponent to use this against. Wow, this flight is really slow and pretty limited. Go away. Is there anyone just hanging around over here that we can try this on? A chocobo. Like, a chocobo is technically a test target. But just a 10 damage, little pushback thing as a baseline. If we charge it up to 20, sorry chocobos, like everything else has defenses built in. Power 20 is probably going to one-shot a chocobo if I had to guess. It one-shot the whole pack of them. So, yeah. It seems like it's not that useful if you just tap it once to activate it, but that's sort of how all things work. Charge it up to double, and it's doing a bunch of damage. Actually, it's probably worth trying against a Grimoire of Gaia mob. Some abilities seem to be able to bypass their defenses. It helps if I actually work on charging it up instead of just releasing it immediately, like that. Power 20 is definitely going to hit the 19 damage mark, but... yeah, so this isn't going to bypass their defenses. There doesn't seem to be many jutsus that do. But Almighty Push, just pretty cool. Eventually, if you charge it up to 50, I think it will do, like, major block damage. Anyways, from here, Jutsu 2 has a lot to go over, and then Universal Pull. In fact, there's so much here that I'm going to go pull up the wiki on this one, because I want to remember exactly how everything works. Okay, yeah, so we're skipping Jutsu 2 for the moment, because there's just so much there now, isn't there? So Universal Pull, basically, it has 3 different things. Universal Pull, is it C? Okay, it's C, that's what it is. Basically, you can pick up a mob and force them to come towards you. I want to say there's a way to, like, fling them when you do that, but I can't figure it out. Maybe I should actually read that part of that a little bit more. But apparently, if you do it with that, you can just pick up a chunk of blocks and do the same thing. There's definitely a way to throw them, but what was I missing? Let me look at that again. Oh, there goes my phone. 1 second. Okay, so this is supposed to be paired with Almighty Push. Got it. So pick up a mob and Almighty Push. You have to be really good with timing this now, don't you? Like, you have to hold down C to do this. And release them both at the same time to do that. So, that looks like it could be pretty effective against certain mobs. But basically, do the same thing. Almighty. Or, I want to see how good this is. Almighty Push. Tensei's, what, I don't remember exactly what it says. Shinra Tensei, that's right. Oh, okay, that worked pretty good. I barely clipped him, so it didn't do, like, max damage it could have. But still, just, that's a pretty good pairing of skills. I like the idea of just grabbing a thing and just saying, goodbye. Can I? No, I cannot pick up. I cannot activate. I'm pressing the wrong button again, that's right. Shinra Tensei. I held on to it a moment too long. Bye. Oh, they even maxed out at fall damage. I thought fall damage might be able to bypass their thing. Okay, so I saw Flight come up with Tenseigan and got a little bit sad because our tailed beast thing is the whole thing about our tailed beast is the ability to fly. So I got a little bit sad that we might have lost out on something cool with our tailed beast because of the Tenseigan. But technically, it's very limited flight, so that's something we can work around. Okay, we do still have night vision. For a second, I was afraid of that. So, anyways, Jutsu number 2. This is the most important one, and one that requires a lot of going over, because there's a lot to it. So, I believe the first one is Chibaku Tensei, or Tenge Shinsei. Sure. This is going to be on F. It's going to have a different effect with F and a different effect with Shift F. Got it. Oh, this is the meteor. This is the meteor effect. Maybe I should have double checked what this did. It's a good thing we're far away from anything super important. But I believe if I shift right click, it will drop this. Either that or it will fully form and then drop on its own eventually. Do not use this jutsu in a village. or in a desert, really. Oh, and then I can control where it drops. Okay. Oh. 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 Oh, what is the crater? Oh. 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 Everything's on fire. Everything is shaking. Almighty, push our way out of here. Oh. 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 I remembered it being destructive. That's a little bit more than I was bargaining for. Like, that would legitimately destroy the entire village. Like, no questions. Oh my goodness. That was not the expected outcome. I knew it was gonna do something like that, but that was Is there bedrock down there? I think there's bedrock down there. I think that's... Oh, rude. Yep, that's bedrock. Hey, look, there's a whole bunch of the IMAG fluid if we want it. Cool. So, that's the first ability. Like, that is number 1. Let me double check exactly which each one is before I click the button. Just... You know what? No, never mind. I'm not double checking the list. That would be silly. Tendo. Oh yeah, you can see the path there. So it's the Tendo path, Chibaku Tensei and Tenge Shinsei. And then it's the Preda path, which is the shield. Why are we suddenly on the Ashura path? I don't think I actually... the Ashura path... What? That is not an option. Which is... Does Ashura mean animal? I don't think so. The Ashura Path body gear and the Ashura Path cannon. Okay, basically it just fires more up the black receivers, but this time they're explosive. Oh, I just noticed we have extra max health. Is that from the body gear? That's from the body gear. So basically, we have a missile launcher on our arm, basically. That's basically the gist of it. Do you control where they go? Like a... Oh, you do. Okay, so it works just as if it were... It works like a lot of the other jutsus where it will follow what you do. The Ashura Path is just body gear and the cannon. Maybe that is shield. Animal Path. Okay, so Preda and Animal and Ashura Path all mean the same thing. But this one is summoning of some sort. Oh, it's the giant dog! Okay, so we fought an Edo Tensei Nagato, and he summons this dog too. Yeah. So, giant dog friend? There you go. It won't activate if I hit something, but it will activate if I get hit. No idea how strong it is. Yeah, the animal path, it's there. Is different shift click effect? No. No, it's just a giant dog. Oh, it looks like it hits pretty hard. No idea how hard it hits, though. I think I saw 50 pop up, but I'm not sure. Anyways, the Prada path. It's just the wrong order, and Ashura is not on the list. Got it. So you have to watch out for what you're doing. Oh, that's the wrong button. Ashura. Oh, Ashura is shield. Is this... Okay, it can only take a couple of hits, but in that meantime, it's full immunity. Got it. That's pretty cool. Different shift click effect? Oh, shift click just deactivates it. Got it. The Naraka path. The king of... Oh. Oh, hello there. Do you do anything? Or... Does it actually do anything, or... It doesn't really seem like it. It's a summon. It doesn't look like anything... Well, I mean, it's not taking damage and it's blocking some hits. Okay, I'm gonna have to double check what that one does, I think. 1 second. Okay, so that's it. So basically, you right-click it and you go in its mouth, and it's basically a full heal, from what I can tell. Or it will eventually heal you up to full after a little bit. And apparently there's something to do with dying and getting teleported back to wherever your gateway is open. So, this is a really good healing and defensive capability, I guess. So, that's cool. You can go away for now. Next up is the outer path. I believe that this is the super important one. The Ghetto Mazo, or the Ghetto Statue. So this... How dangerous to summon the demonic statue of the outer path. Hello there, Ghetto Statue. So, we have giant dragon friends attacking things for us now. We're on a giant statue. So, yeah. Oh, we can control this one. Apparently you can ride on the dog, but it works like the snake summon, where it doesn't actually let you fly, or it doesn't let you control it. Okay, so we have really good attack range at this point, and we're picking up anything below us. Oh, we must be stuck in a web or something like that. But yeah, this is the most important Jutsu by far. Can we actually summon those dragons for ourselves, or does our statue just do them occasionally? Looks like a statue will just occasionally do them. But you can go away and shift right. Yeah, and basically, we can summon that thing. Oh, it has some noises with it. But when paired with the Sealing Jutsu 9 Phantom Dragons, the Ghetto Statue will allow us to seal extra-tailed beasts. So if we were to go, say, get another tailed beast chart off of Aruka Sensei and go fight Kurama, for instance, we could then summon the Ghetto Statue when Kurama's about to die, send a bunch of dragons at it, and it will get it sealed inside the Ghetto Statue. And when we collect them all, I believe that we can just fuse our Chome in with them for free. I don't believe there's anything we have to do special there. We might actually have to steal... I'm now second guessing that. I think that since we have the Ghetto Statue, we can just take our tailed beast and use it for the fusion. But I could be second guessing that. Anyways, yeah, the Ghetto Statue, one of the most important things in the mod, because it lets you get a 10 tails. But I believe you have to summon it sitting. I believe that when you summon it for capturing things, it has to be sitting down. Maybe it just automatically sits down when you use 9 dragon sealing technique. Or maybe you need the 9 dragon sealing technique in order to actually summon the sitting down one. I'm gonna double check that real quick, but, oh boy, the Tenseigan's so cool. But but the coolest thing about it, you cannot use anywhere's important. Okay, whoops, I just missed something really important. I started reading stuff, but I figured I'd take off the Tenseigan and start training up things while I start training up the Tailed Beast mode a little bit more while I was at it. So, I was away for just a minute reading up on the wiki, and as you can tell, things are looking a little bit different with the Tailed Beast mode. Apparently, it's decided it wanted to fight something in the water and was just swimming around, so I thought it would be good enough for a moment. And now we're in Tailed Beast mode. Like, we gained actual control of it for a moment there. Cooldown 2 minutes, so we're gonna have to wait before we can actually show off our fully controlled mastery of Form 1. But we do, in fact, have control of Form 1 now, which is really good. So, we'll actually get to show that off. Sadly, you cannot use it with... We can't use it with Sage mode until we master it a bit more. And we can't use it with any of our dojutsus ever. And until we get the Ten-Tailed Beast, then the Ten-Tailed Beast can be used with, like, the Rinnegan into Tenseigan. But that's what we're waiting for. Anyways, apparently, the Sitting Ghetto, that's what I was looking for. Apparently, that is summoned by the 9 Sealing Jutsu. Like, if we put back on the Tenseigan, if we train up that will add in... that will add in an extra effect on the... on our Yang release. Or we'll gain it, and then we'll be able to skill Tailed Beast, and then when the Ten-Tails is actually summoned, we'll be able to summon it. Or we'll be able to seal it using a new jutsu there, too. Although... I was looking into a bit more, and I am now very scared that since we have the 7 tails inside of us, we won't be able to do this. Because what I read said that all the tailed beasts need to be in the Ghetto statue. So we might have to cheat to remove the 7 tails whenever we master it and we're going for the 10 tails. So that's something to look out for in the future, but maybe it will be fine. But anyways, that's basically all the powers of the Tenseigan. Let's actually use them in a fight, shall we? We do have a couple of our Otsutsukis available right now. And if we want to evolve the Tenseigan and get an extra ability on it, we need to beat, we need to actually get more Byakugan. So, lightning release mode's probably not necessary. Oh, we just have built-in resistance 3 now, don't we? It looks like we do. Lightning release isn't necessary anymore. Hello, Otsutsuki. Maybe resistance 4 might actually be useful. And I'm just gonna hold you above my head and not let you hit me like that with that attack. Oh, you don't take damage to that. Got it. But we are now both flying, so that's cool. Also, how do I get a hold of your staff? Is your staff like an creative mode only item? It might be. Okay, maybe we do need lightning release mode, if only for the attack buff. Ow. Resistant 4. Okay, we're good. Anyways, what mode are we on? Diva Path. Ashura Path is the one I wanted. How are you doing, friend? Oh, that did, like, nothing to you. Ow. It's hard to tell what's even happening at this point. Oh, those are hitting. Oh, did it grab it and slam it into the ground? Is that a thing? Wow, this does nothing to you. Okay, Animal Path. Might as well try summoning the dog. Oh yeah, there's just a meteor over there. So that's a problem. I have no idea what just happened there. I think our dog instantly died and then got resummoned somehow and protected us. Okay, dog, not that useful. The Preta Path is just defense. Naraka Path, I have already forgotten what this one is. Naraka, oh yeah, that's our healing demon one. Outer Path is Ghetto. Get him! Get it, the Otsutsuki. Hey look, this summon's actually doing something. There's a lot going on. Wait, oh, we're getting attacked by the dragons. That's not good. Wait, where's... Bye. Okay then. We, I was kind of hoping for your health here, Ghetto. Okay, then. So, our summon just left us, just pieced out of the battle for some reason. Can I actually hit you with the black receiver, or whatever it's called? Yes, but it doesn't actually do much, it looks like. Ow, that attack kind of hurts. I'm stuck in the ground now. Okay. Oh, we just 100% almost just ran into a Kisame, who we actually still need to fight legitimately, so it might not have been that bad. Oh, hello, Kisame. We're kind of not here for you, but we'll try and deal with Kisame in a moment. This Otsutsuki fight is going weirdly. Like, I guess at this point we were kind of just crushing Otsutsuki every time with Dust Release, so fighting him legitimately doesn't go well anymore. we kind of got used to not fighting him legitimately, so... Oh, of course the Kisame has 1-up as an effect. Oh, it just water-prisoned Otsutsuki for me, thank you. Is Kisame dead? It looks like Kisame is dead, but I don't know where Samehada dropped. Unless it instantly got destroyed, that is a possibility. Well, if it wasn't instantly destroyed, it is destroyed now. Well, we fought Kisame in one, kind of as an accident. Like, I think we did all the killing hits, but Otsutsuki probably helped out a little bit. Anyways, just finish this fight, and then we're going to end off. Come on. Where is spawners? Where's the Otsutsuki? I know it's somewheres over here, just have to look at the map and see where the crater is. Okay, so it's up here somewheres. Flight, although this flight still isn't very good. Where exactly is that Otsutsuki? I don't think it's this crater. It's probably a crater over here somewhere. Oh, there you are. And we win the fight in just a moment. Oh! Our lightning release mode ran out. That's bad. Okay, we still won. And it destroyed... Oh, wait, no, we got the Otsutsuki name tag, but didn't get the Byakugan. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna... We have one more. We know we can fight it legitimately. Although, none of the Rinnegan abilities really help out against Otsutsuki. Like, the only one that really would be the one that would 100% destroy... It would 100% destroy any rewards. And I'm looking at you, Meteor, that we accidentally summoned while fighting him. So... Let's just summon the last one and go Dust Release on it. Oh. We good? We won. We got the name tag. We did not get an extra pair of Byakugan. Okay, so we're gonna still need to hunt Otsutsukis for a while. We need 4 more of them, apparently, to unlock the true power of the Tenseigan and get the Chakra Cloak. But for now, this is just a pretty cool start. But I'm gonna head back home. I'm gonna see if I can't get enough emeralds from the trader to reacquire our guard, our bard, and our rancher. It was the rancher, not the butcher, I think, that died. So... I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Okay, so I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and the Phantom Knight. Thank you all so much for the extra support, and without further ado, take care, everybody.